Hi, and welcome to episode 5 of Evil Empire. I'm Icon, and today the adventures of our transhumanist society will continue. We finally have a proper fortress for the ladies of the council, and it's time for new resources to enter this wonderful mechanoid intrusion valley. We found some compacted machinery. Wonderful. Why not? And I was already thinking about our options later down the road here with all the things that will come along the way, because we're able to sustain a brutal amount of turrets later down the road. I realized today that my whole map consists out of steel, and that means automatic guns will never be a problem. So let's see where we are going to end today. I think I'm going to expand the hydroponics a little bit today, and maybe make the quarters a little bit more tidy and neat. And let's see what happens between that. And I'd be more than happy if you would leave a subscription on my channel. It helps me grow and make more content for you. And if you want to, you can also turn on the notifications and stay informed when some new content shows up. But that's up to you. Most important to me is that we have some fun with Rimworld together. So I really think this makes up for some impression to have these double doors. And I hope I'm managing to research smithing today, because smithing will be a key technology to get all these nice tilings happening here, because my biome has a big drawback, and that's no natural stone. Here's no natural stone. This map doesn't have any natural stone, so that's really a little bit uncomfortable. But we're going to get used to that. Steel is way more efficient and effective. So what I'm doing here is I think I'm going to use this room here as my warehouse in the time being. So for now, it's a little bit of a mixed thing between a workshop and a warehouse. But in the longer terms, I can just install a kitchen module right next here and leave that as my main storage area. It's quite efficient to have the food storage connected to the main storage, connected to the kitchen, so all parts of the warehousing connect together quite well. So I think we're going to use these Adobe ruins and install some structure for coming human resources. So where's the claim? So I don't end up in such a hurry the next time. So let's construct something out of these rests here. Leftovers. That's the word I was looking for. Because I think we can produce a nice little barracks back there for the prisoners. As soon as we have some, again, that is. So I really hope I'm getting rid of those mechanites as soon as possible. And Britt is the only person mining right now. She should be researching. I'm going to send Freeman into the mining job, and Anya too. Or no. We're going to leave things as they are, and Anya will just go into the research bench. Perfect. That's all we're going to need after the ladies are done with their mental breakdowns. So Freeman is sleeping way too much due to the mechanites on her. It's very, very nasty, because that eats up so much time. But, well, we're making slow progress then. Okay. I even have now some beds available when I get some guests. Wonderful. Might as well install these beds already. An awful bed. That's how you make good use out of bad craftsmanship. Alright, there we go. Sad Wander. So, at least Anya snapped out of it already. Intense pain. Yeah, well. Freeman is also already out of it. That was a short breakdown. Okay, let's treat those mechanites again. We should be past it one day. I know it would pass quicker if I would use medicine, but I don't want to use medicine because it's no deadly disease. It's just a minor setback. And I need my medicine for other more important things, like extracting valuable parts out of human beings. And that's just one of many things. So I hope that Anya will now research a little bit. So the cook-off, well, that's agreeable. How good is her cooking value at this point? Ooh, that's quite abysmal. Is there nobody here who likes to do that cooking stuff? No? Okay. I see. A bulk goods trader. So let's see what we can fetch from these people. That might be an interesting opportunity to fetch us something we might need. They would buy Agnes for quite some nice amount of money, but no. Agnes will provide nourishment for the people to come. Arrowfleet fur is not valuable enough to sell it off pure. They don't have any components, nor medicine. They do have cloth. That's the only thing which I consider desirable. Yeah, let's take the cloth. This opens up the opportunity for me to get some recreation room going. And I think we certainly should do that. So this here is reserved more or less for the hydroponics to be. That's the combat area 1, that's the combat area 2. So we should maybe install the officers' casino over here. I really like the idea to have the leisure area for the governing elite right next to the slave pens. That's quite comfortable, so you can look and establish law and order while returning quickly back to your poker table with your friends. So that's exactly what we're going to need here. Luckily, we're even having some supply of wood on this map. I'm really quite relieved about those mechanoid trees. They're growing super slowly, though. That's the downside about them, but at least some wood, you know. We're repairing these now. Wonderful. But somehow, no research gets done. There's always something else, I think. Alright. So let's see if I'm able to find some people which we can acquire. Oh, that looks like wildlife. There's a new slurrypede. Well, we're going to tame it and sell this one maybe. Because I don't need that many of them. And obviously the slurrypede didn't start starving from here on. It's just fine. It's wandering and picking up patches of grass here and there. Can't wait for another rat and start breeding them. Okay, that room is done. So, recreation. Let's bring up the poker table. Oh, I can do that out of tin. Awesome. That's good. And the billiards table. They always need small amounts of cloth and of wood. So let's mine out that stuff here too. There we go. More steel to work with afterwards. That's the best part of it. Ah, wonderful. Culture and civilization. And also a proper housing for people to come. That's a lot better than the last time. So, also we're going to need a little surgery area now. That's also something that came up. Ah, wonderful. Slowly expanding this area here makes me feel very, very happy about this project in general. So, no more hydroponics for the time being. I have so much rice right now, but at least some sort of research is getting done now again. Slowly, very, very slowly. But that was 100 units of research again. There we go. Oh, she even managed to produce some good quality. Very, very nice. Oh man, it's always so sad when I have to bring people with no passion to such a large project like this one here. But we don't seem to be able to change that. All right. So it turns out these slurrypedes are part of the ecosystem which we will and can earn money with. I didn't expect that, to be quite honest. So there goes the mining duel. But at least I'm stockpiling a little bit of steel now. So let's declare some stockpiling zone for steel here. Because I don't want to have that steel anymore inside the housing here. So important, very important that the steel lies there now. And look there, more raw iron ore. I think we're going to work with the iron ore as it is, because steel is just so easy to acquire here, so why should I bother? Why should I bother with trying to smelter that iron down to something? We don't need to. I like that. That makes things a lot easier to manage. Alright, that could be already enough for the billiards table. Yes! There we go. So, some more mining jobs here and there. And the Blue Moon Corporation does hate us pretty hard. Well, that's what they do, hating people. I want to have another research bench. We're going to make that one out of tin here. Hey, we got another slurrypede. It's 1,900 years old. It's older than Agnes. Okay. I don't think that I really will need 2 of these things, but I don't mind as for now. Because for now I just keep both of them, and I'm going to sell off each of them which is not named Agnes, so that's the plan for now. So here we go. The Officers Casino is coming along quite nicely, but I really need that smithing tech. But as things stand right now, we're rarely having time to research things. So Anya is going on a tantrum now. Yeah, why not? Well, establishing this place wasn't nearly as happy as they assumed when they started their journey, I think. Well. I checked out before recording this episode. The gelatinous superorganism is having a movement difficulty which is as high as a mountainous area. A mountainous gelatinous superorganism is really having a terribly high movement difficulty rating, so I don't think we're going to be able to travel over that. So basically I have a massive mountain between me and the road here, so we're really cut off from civilization. That was the reason why traveling over here is shorter than this. So what's that? Guarding page. They want me to keep a prisoner caged for 16 days. We would get honor in return. Yeah, of course. Bring it. No problem. We're having a place for Paige in our hearts. Let's declare a new stockpiling zone here. And I'm going to copy the settings and paste the settings. And now I'm going to delete the zone, because now I have a actual area where it makes sense to have this wonderful food available. So now then, we're going to check this person out. Is it worth? Are you worth it to betray the Empire? You're actually hypothermic. Oh dear. Now that's a problem, isn't it? I mean, the ladies are having none of these problems. So, what about your gear, though? You're not really having too much on yourself, haven't you? So, I'm going to try something. Let's see. Sometimes that works. I'm going to try and toss that thing in there. Sometimes your prisoners are smart enough to pick that up. But the question is, it is a tainted piece of clothing, so gets carried away. So, how are we going to deal with this situation? I don't want Paige to freeze to death, of course. But I don't have have it in me right now to lay down a power line over there all the way. But, well, why not? Let's do that. Just realized it's no problem to use the ugly one, because this is not the area which has to be beautiful anymore. And let's just drop a heater in here. So the question is, how quickly can you do it, Freeman? Do we need to do something for Page or Nod? This room is also very large. I think we're rather bringing up 2 of those. Or do we? Well, in case of a cold snap, I want the slave quarters to be in a okay temperature. I just realized that I don't want to be a cheapskate here, because that's okay. But it can't be that these underlings are having better standards than the royalties. So gotta change that. Alright. I think I don't have enough steel for more heaters, or do I? I do. Okay, good. Or no, you're not. Well, temporarily. That's just a temporal thing. Okay, at least there's a few rooms which are having nice temperatures. And Paige is now having a comfy little stay here as well. And our little rat is staying with him. So I hope that I'm able to get him to eat that stuff, and that they don't feed him too much. I mean, basically, let's try something. I don't need to warden that. If there's constantly a supply of food there, we don't need to do that. Hey, I thought they weren't able to eat their own stuff. Okay, nice. I thought the description said that they weren't able to eat their own, or that own, well, or whatever. I don't mind. Let them eat whatever they want to eat. I have better things to do than wonder about what my slurripedes are feasting on. So, Paige, how are you? Incredibly awful meal is -10. I had to eat something that was processed in the guts of a biomechanical abomination. I haven't eaten a more disgusting meal in my whole life. Yeah, well, get used to it, my friend. But tell you what, I'm giving you something here in return. Civilization. Alright. Did I have some... Yeah, that was exactly what I had in mind. This tileable stuff is really nice. Alright, let's fast forward a little bit. The council quarters at least have air conditioning to some degree now. We're getting somewhere. But honestly, these slurripedes are very, very useful creatures. I mean, right now, I don't have to feed them, because they're feeding from their own stuff, which is weird enough. Nor do I have to bring up any of my valuable foodstuffs for my prisoners. That's something I really do like. And Freeman is on sadistic rage. He's going to vent that on prisoners. Yeah, come on, do your thing. I mean, that's what we're here for. Ooh, Paige has taken a bite out of Freeman. Ooh, even with scars. Freeman, you're actually losing this fight. What a loser. So, an old lady came now into the slave pens, and Freeman, aren't you ashamed of yourself? She even lost her toe. Oh boy, I would be so mad now. Well, well. Oh, those were the wounds of Freeman I was looking at. Of Paige I was looking at. Freeman actually lost her toe. Wow. What a fight. Well, well. That's why being only a human is not enough. Seriously? You're going to do that, Paige? That's a bad mistake. That's a bad mistake. Friend. I see Paige and Joyce stay here at Alpha 1 a lot. We're having good times here. Okay. So maybe I'm going to stop the next incident of sadistic rage, because it wasn't. The problem is that that Freeman's workforce has suffered by a lot. I mean, it is at least a good excuse to replace her leg one day with something better. That lost toe is definitely a good reason to get there. But apart from that, I don't know. That wasn't too brilliant, I'd say. Alright. So, dull barrack, unsightly environment, hungry. Collection of goodies. We could grab a psychic insanity lance in the neighborhood. But that's more a thanks but no thanks thing. Okay. So I think I want to have one or two more solar generators. Let's do it like that. So the coalition of Trogo have arrived. That's 3 of them. Okay. Let's bring the slurrypedes. I think I don't want to engage directly with these guys. It's something my animals can do. Let's release them right away. Yeah, so that's a real problem. Freeman keeps getting hurt before the action happens. So at least this time she's able to move. Okay, so the raiders are immediately going after Agnes. Let's use that to our advantage. Let's see. Okay, I guess Freeman will not make it in time, but Agnes is holding out quite nicely here. So let's get Freeman over there. I'm not bringing Brit into the combat because the life and the well-being of the council is way more important. So yeah, the Trogo people are fleeing. That was quite easy. Good job, Agnes. Do you need anything? Wow. Oh boy. Maybe I'm going to keep the other slurrypede. As I've seen now, they are quite potent defenders. Honestly. seems foolish to me to not keep them. Now that I look what now after I've seen what this what Agnes did with these guys, she tanked them like very long time, and also I have a steady surplus of food for my prisons. It's pretty good. So I'm not checking out any prison labor actions for Paige, and besides that, I wonder if something went wrong again with that. I have to check that out between the episodes. I was absolutely sure that I enabled the mod, but little do I know. We're going to check that out here. But since Paige is connected to a quest here, I don't dare to do anything with him. We're just going to keep him. So I just decided that I'm going to issue a new butcher creature job, especially for humans, that I'll just have with an unlimited radius, because waste not, want not, you know. Okay, whatever. So at least Paige is not going crazy because we are butchering enemies. That's something. I would have expected something like that. Okay, not bad. Not bad at all. Very proud of my slurry Pete, Agnes. You see, that's why being a machine is better. And Agnes is getting a piece of the enemies as a reward. That's recycling. That's I like that. All right. So I have to keep my scalpel on myself. I really was hoping that one of those Trogo people might be actually surviving, but somehow we completely destroyed them. Sad, but it is as it is. Here's another fabric trader. My friends, I have fabrics for you. Give me a second. I'll fetch the fabrics. So there's one more person to get done with, and then we're going to trade a bit. So Anya, why are you actually doing this? Please, Arna, you shouldn't be foolish here, but what happened with the cooking jobs? Was that my fault? I might assume so. So in the worst case, they're even eating Agnes's delicious food. Alright, so let's get rid of the extra fabrics. I think I'm going to sell off all the leathers for now. We're not going to work with that anytime too soon, and for me it's okay to have none of that on me. So, more money for us. Nice. Okay. So, would you please cook something, Anya, before somebody else starts eating disgusting Nutri-paste meals? So, yeah, I'm sorry, but that was important. Good old lady. Alright, my friends, so we're getting closer to the end of today's episode. I mean, we have some progress here, but I'm a little bit unhappy with the speed of my progress right now, but that's mainly due to the fact that I'm still lacking workforce. So I'm going to check out the prison labor mod between this and the next episode, and see if I have installed everything correctly, because it would be a shame if not. Anyways, thanks so much for watching. Next episode, I'm pretty sure we're going to be able to research that smithing technology somehow. Or maybe not. I just made 200 units of research during today's episode. We're going to see. It's a slow process, but, well, Rome wasn't built in one day either. And we're going to deal with that Feralus Clutch Mother next time. Alrighty, friends. Have a wonderful time. Thanks so much for watching. Feel free to leave some comments down below. I always love to hear from you guys, as you know. And also give this video a like or a subscription if you want to support me a little bit more. And now allow me to destroy that Clutch Mother. So, have a good time and see you guys next time. Bye-bye.